Welcome to my page, Rosie's Unique Designs. My name is Roxanne Vargas. I'm here doing my live for this week. For those who've been following me, I have been here for a few weeks already, maybe 2-3 weeks ago, the last video I made. But welcome. Let me see if I'm live on my grow tools. We're gonna work on today is gonna be a grapevine wreath. For those who don't know me, I have done deco mesh before. I have done burlap, and I'm working on grapevines now. Trying to get into that also. I see my customers they like what I create in grapevines too. So I'm trying to build up my wreaths on my page. My page now. Just find my stuff. So we're gonna work with ribbons, flowers, a little bit of greenery. So all that is gonna be placed on my grapevine. I went ahead and put just the sign. Hey papi, pásale.
¿Cómo está, amiga?
Estoy viendo, está haciendo un video ahorita.
Okay, está bien.
Pase. Let me show you what I have here. I know it's too much to show you right now, but I'm just gonna show you very quick. This is my greenery I have here. Papi, por atrás. Aquí tiene, ¿qué necesita? Vaya por allá, si quiere. We have this greenery. This is a big thing I got from Michael's. Yes, it's like a big rope, and it's all greenery. I love this stuff. It's good, like to fill in the spaces. Again, I just need to. Honey, the back door is open. Just be sure it's open, honey.
Open.
Thank you. Okay, I have found these leaves. I don't know if I'm gonna use them, but I thought maybe filling in some areas we can put this in there. And I found this pretty white, kind of cream color flower. And I have the bush of this big flower also. Magnolia. This is Magnolia. I'm not sure about this one, what it's called, but it kind of goes with the colors. And I have two different, I don't know if you see this, but it looks like little buds, little cotton, I think, or it's like a blooming of something. And also have these other ones. These are plasticky. But these are also plastic, and on the tip look like little feather of some sort. But again, all this is gonna go together, okay? So I just wanted to show you. I got all this stuff from Hobby Lobby mainly. Okay, so I'm gonna start putting this away, guys, because we're gonna make the ribbon also. That's gonna go a ribbon here, flowers, and the base. Okay, let me check very quick if I'm alive. Anybody joining? Thank you for joining me today. I know it's last minute live I'm creating. I haven't been feeling good for the last few weeks. I guess the pollen has been bad for me. It's been bothering me. I'm gonna go ahead and open my ribbons. I found these ribbons on my outlet that I had close by. Magnolias. I love magnolias. So these two were together. Let me show you the pattern. You do the flower and greenery with a little bit of blue. And I have this one, it's just like little dots. And I had this for the longest time. And I finally gonna incorporate it. I had 2 rolls of this one, also from Hobby Lobby, and the outlet I have Carolina Pottery. And I found this moss ribbon. This color goes with the colors of the ribbon. Alrighty. Let me see. comments. If I can see comments. Tell me guys where you guys are watching me from. If it's your first time or you guys been here before. I'm gonna go ahead and just move my ribbons. Like I say, I'm gonna create my bow, and I usually create the bows with this probably hand. Okay, it's easier, much easier than creating them by hand. I used to create them by hand, but then I found out that this tool is old, and I went ahead and got one. You can create little bows, big bows with it, so it's a good tool to have. So to begin, I'm gonna need my scissors. Not sure where I have my scissors. Yeah. Okay. Kathy, welcome Kathy. First time from North Carolina. Kathy, I'm in North Carolina as well. Not sure which part of North Carolina you're from, but I live in Selma, North Carolina. It's maybe 45 minutes, probably a little bit more, a little bit less from Raleigh, North Carolina. So welcome. Appreciate it. You guys would like to follow me or just like in my page and share my page if you don't mind. The more people see me, the more my name is out there, and sharing is a great way to for other people to know my name. And I don't mind sharing my knowledge. I learn from others, so I'm okay sharing what I have learned. And this is just basic wire. What I'm gonna do is double the wire like that, because sometimes when you are tying the ribbon, it can come apart if it's too thin. So I'm just doubling it. This is coming from Walmart. It's just basically, I think like $1 or so, that little. My husband made some nachos, and that's what my baby's doing right now. He's eating some nachos. How's the nachos, papi? Good? Bebe los hizo. Mientras hago el live, le dije, hazte los nachos. So we made hamburger meat yesterday with some Mexican gordita, that we call it. It's filling of corn, like tortilla, but thick. And I just stuffed it in with the hamburger meat and potatoes, and we had leftovers. So that's why we decided to go ahead and cook some nachos with that. And I just bought the taco seasoning, mix it up with the beans, and it comes out good. Fort Hills, okay. Don't know where is Fort Hills, to tell you the truth, Kathy. But how far is that from North Carolina? Where is Raleigh, North Carolina? I guess I need to use what is it, MapQuest, to find out where exactly you are. I had a good friend of mine, Miss Linda. She's in Selma as well. And for some reason, we started communicating through somebody else's life. She was in another state, this person doing her life. And Miss Linda, she jumped in and I jumped in, and we started talking, and we ended up finding out that we live like less than 10 miles away from each other. And we both love creating wreaths. So let me see if I can invite her. I don't know if she's here. And I know I can invite people. Okay, let me see. Right here. Okay. Invite a couple of friends of mine. Let me see. Linda Spencer. There you go. want me to live or not to when I go live. Okay.
Voy echando los nachos.
Alrighty. Honey, can I get a little bowl? Oh no, you forget about it. I got the trash over here. Handy. Okay, so this is my moss green. I had to put first. I'm gonna put this aside since I don't need it. I think next I'm gonna put this one here. Okay. I'm just gonna share my page in two other groups I have. Like I say, I don't mind if you share with your friends or family. I would appreciate it.
Tiene una tormenta fuerte para las 8, David. ¿Eh? A las 8 va a caer la tormenta muy dura. Sí, se va mirando. ¿Tu carro tiene
Okay,
aquí?
I'm gonna share this.
¿Lo tienes cerrado? Sí.
I'm sorry guys, I'm new with this system and so I'm gonna have to share in a group. Okay, here I go. Okay. It's Wreath. Post. Red Cross. Once I get this set up, we'll go and create the wreaths. I've been wanting to create this wreath forever because I had those flowers for a little while, but I could not find my ribbon that I wanted. And I just found it today that we went out and walk around. Just a beautiful day to go walk. So I'm gonna make this starting. And this bow maker, you can make it as big as you want or as little as you want your bow. Okay. gonna make the ducktails. I do that as I go. Kind of do this number at the end of each bow. So that's the second bow ribbon I have. I think this is gonna be the last one, the one with the flowers. So these are the one. I'm not sure how it's gonna work, but I have it like I said for a while, and I know people use it for country style. So, and this look like country style too for me. I need about what kind of customer? Oh wow! I'm just reading your message, Kathy. 150 miles. Well, you are in the area, just let me know. Okay, you want to go shopping in Raleigh? I'll take you to places. That's where I go and get a lot of supplies. In Capitol Boulevard, we have a lot of different ones. We have at home, we have the Hobby Lobby and Michael's. I go there a lot. I usually go Sam's too, just to check around what they have. Dollar stores, Walmart. When I go out there, I go to all those places. And for some reason, Walmart, they kind of carry different items. I have like 4 or 5 in my, around my area. Because I live in Selma, so close to me is probably Garner, Selma, Clayton, Goldsboro. Then when I hit Raleigh, I have more Walmarts out there. So when I go out, I probably take the whole day sometimes just to go shopping for different items. Last Saturday, I took my niece with me. She's, maybe 8 years old. My sister called me, and she's like, "What? Anybody close to Clayton?" Because sister lives in Clayton. Because my niece is Mia, her name. She's bored, and I was like, "Well, I'm on the way to Raleigh." She said, "Do you mind taking her?" And I told her, "No, she can come along with me." So we both went to Hobby Lobby. We spent maybe 3-4 hours out there, and then from there I decided to go Goldsboro. That's maybe an hour and a half from where I was. So I'm between Goldsboro and Raleigh. So I'm right. So I could have go either or, but like I said, that was Saturday last week, and I decided just to go ahead and check Goldsboro from Raleigh. My niece fell asleep, and it was late by 5, 6 by the time we got to Goldsboro. Since I picked her up probably around 11, so we spent like 8 hours together, and she had fun. We were in Raleigh, in Walmart and different places, like I said. And she just kept saying, "And can you buy me this? Can you buy me that?" I'm like, "No." So now I know. I told her, if I go up places, I will invite you. But I cannot keep buying her things in every place I was going, So I told her, I'll put it for your Christmas list, that you like that. And you pick and choose next time what item to get. Okay, I think I finished this. So when I create bows, I usually create different colors. I had created one color, but I don't know. I keep going back to mixing patterns. You see how it looks when it comes out of the promo. But we're gonna fluff it up once we go and then place it on the grapevine. Okay, I'm gonna check very quick if I need tails. Yeah, I want any tails. Okay, I'm gonna make probably 2 of this. Maybe this long. 1, 2. I'm gonna make probably this thing. I don't know how many inches, but I just. And when I do tails, either I do it from the middle of the pin to the end, but you see it's not too long, probably 7 inches. And if I go from this other one to this one, it's a little longer. I like that length too. But I think that's a good length for the tail. And that can be incorporated. I think I'm gonna need probably the green or the other one. Let's see how it is. Okay, I'm gonna put probably I think I'm gonna get this other one to go with it. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm missing your comments, guys. I will be with you shortly. I'm gonna put the flowers in front of it. So I'm just gonna kind of line this up halfway down, and I just do this scrunchy method, right here. And I'm just gonna place it over my bow that I created just now. And I'm gonna twist these wires just to hold it in place. I know also if you twist your bow like this by hand, it kind of makes things tighter in there too. Okay, once I place it, we can do the ducktails on these last two pieces we just added. Okay, so we're done with these bows, guys. I'm going to put this just aside for the time being. Place this like so, just to keep all together. I'm going to move this aside. I have a little place to put it. The only thing with the grapevine I don't like is a little messy. My table gets a little messy, so. And I usually put this up here so I can see better also. Like right now, I just attached the hello sign with the wire on the back. I'm gonna go back in and clean it up a little bit once I'm done. But right now, I'm trying to see the middle part. Where would it be? Probably right there. Right there. Okay. What I did earlier was placing this wire or chenille stem, but I placed a little bit off. I should have waited after I put the sign up. Now, let me see if I can move it. Oh, probably I can. Maybe not. Let's see. I think it's still off. So I'm gonna have to remove it completely. Okay, let me see if I can put it through the wires. The grapevine that I have right now is from Walmart. And they come like with a little wire in the back, and sometimes I attach it through the wire. Or if it's off the wire, it's not like the center, I go through the grapevine. I have little pliers. You see they're pointy? So I just use it to, I'm not sure what's going on with my internet. So when I enter in the grapevine and open the pliers, and that open up a gap for me to fit in the chenille stem. So right now I'm gonna do this number here. Okay. I think that's not it. Again, everything is eyeballing at this point. Once I'm done, I may go back and readjust this little handle. And I usually provide one for the customers, you see, to put their wreath up. If they may have something else that they can use it. If they don't, they can put also probably some burlap or some sort. So this bow, I like to put it olive oil here. And this I just attach it. Okay. So as you can see right now, it's not too much of a bow. But when I have to fluff it up. And here's where I just need to spread it out. What I just did, you gotta play with it, going up and down. And things with the bow, I just know if we say like this, the place where you cut, the next to it needs to be like a loop, and so on and so forth, just going around like that. This is going up. I'm gonna put this in the middle, right here. Okay, so we can play with this later on. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut the ends of these tails. Also, I'm gonna do both at the same time. Trash closer. Welcome, guys. Lynn, welcome. Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Close to Boone, North Carolina. Hi, Lynn. Miss Cox, I live in Selma, North Carolina. I was just telling Kathy, I live in Selma. It's very close to Raleigh, North Carolina. And you're from Ohio, Miss James. Welcome. Janie, Marie. Yes, I live in Selma, North Carolina. I'm sorry, let me step away for a second. My dad came through, but he left the door open, so I had to close it. For those who doesn't know me, I'm Roxanne Vargas. I'm the owner of Rosie's Unique Designs. If you don't mind, just like and share my page. At this moment, we just have done the bow. I had placed the sign early on, and I placed a little loop that goes behind the grapevine. The sign, I staple it and I glue it, okay, on the back. And I just fed in through the grapevine the chenille. I use the same chenille like I use here. And my bow, I just found the bow today, guys. I was just saying, I had these flowers forever, and I could not find the bows ribbon that I wanted, and I found it today. So I went ahead and bought it, and here I am, creating the wreath now. So for materials, I'm gonna use this Magnolia. It's kind of cream color, and the leaves, they have leaves, enough leaves. So we have 5 of them. And we're gonna use this also as a background. I think I'm gonna have to use this first. We got different fillings materials here. I have this white dainty flower, and this is like just cotton. I think it's cotton. What else I have? I have this greenery also. I just love the way it looks. This bright green against the other one. Okay, so I'm gonna place some of this stuff. I'm gonna start just cutting away, guys. What I usually do, leave like a little stem like that, and I think I'm gonna just place it along the side like so, because the flower has some leaves, but they are not like that big. They're smaller. Not sure why they did that. And here I'm just gonna cut away, leaving probably an inch or two, just like that, okay? And I will use some of this greenery later on. And like you see, some of them, they have like closer the leaves, other ones, they were not closer. So I'm gonna have to figure that out, how I can incorporate the original leaves as well. Probably just filling on different spots. These are thick wires on these flowers. Okay, what I do is just collect my little pieces of my prices, so I can calculate more or less the price later on. These flowers are from Michael's. Yes, I love Michael's, but I get the flowers when it's on sale, and every other weekend is Michael's. Hobby Lobby who have the flowers also on sale. So if you are creating wreaths like I do, I had to go every other weekend. I know you can buy things online, but it's hard to tell when you buy things online. I mean, since I just started, I'd rather see the product than go ahead and buy online like crazy and then be unhappy with it. Like right now, I know these leaves are little plasticky. These are more real. So I don't know if you can see it through the camera. But you see the size also is bigger and it's thicker. This is more plasticky. So I will not use probably that much of these leaves on this wreath at least. I want it to be more rich in color. So for that, I'm gonna save this other tag since I know I want more of these leaves than the ones that it comes with. So are you guys also wreath makers? What have you been doing? Are you creating anything right now? With this weather, here is raining right now. So it's a good time to be productive inside the house. Either cleaning, washing your clothes, studying if you're going to school, watching your kids, a nice movie. Me and my husband were planning to watch a movie later on. But yeah, I think I'm gonna use this. I like the way it looks. Oh, and it's raining there. Okay. I'm just gonna start gluing away. I usually use this glue from Walmart. And it's just regular glue. Sometimes I use also the what is that? Okay, Gorilla Glue. I use that a lot for when I staple also signs and things like that. Okay. So here it goes. My first leaf. go around. Just trying to make a little shape. Okay, I'm gonna start placing my flowers. I think this one can bend a little bit too. Okay. I'm trying to put the leaves the same way. And I usually glue them a little bit on the back if they come off. See, this one came off. I'm going to have to attach it behind the flower. That's mine. Not you. My face. Here's my second flower. I think I'm going to use 4. I'm going to use 4 for let me see. 1, 2. What I look is a little gap on the grapevine where I can insert the flower. Sometimes it's hard to get them in, especially this one from Walmart. It's kind of tight, which is good. I like that. I rather have tight areas than loose. Sometimes the one from Michael's, Hobby Lobby, they are too loose for me. Just bending over a little bit the flower too. Okay. So that's the base flower I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm gonna put one underneath here. Hey, Miss Linda. Thank you for joining me. Was telling the group about you and I, how we met through watching somebody else live. I recall. I live in Selma. Miss Linda also lives in Selma. So that's how we started our friendship. Okay. I'm gonna put one more green leaves behind this bowl here. Okay. This is a simple Magnolia Wreath I'm making right now. That. What is too much leaves? What do you think? Is it too much greenery behind the bow? Or are we good? I'm gonna create now something with these ones. I wanna add a few of these ones. These have little leaves that they move up and down. I'm gonna use tulips, but I don't have enough tulips, white color. So I decided to use this here. Kind of goes with the theme, kind of beige color. I'm not sure how many and what I need, because I don't want to put too many. So I want to put one up here. So what you ladies been doing? Any crafts, arts and crafts that you create? I like sewing too. I was thinking about putting my sewing machine too the other day. Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think that's enough on this. I'm gonna move this away, guys. So we continue with the other greenery I have here. Let's see. I want to incorporate some of this greenery too, because I use them. I know, so you can incorporate maybe 2, 3 different greeneries. But like I say, this is my first time doing these flowers with this leaf. I want to see how that will work. Just gonna cut a little bit and play with it. Just gonna place a few here and there. Like that. I'm not too I'm not an expert, guys. So you think I'm an expert with flowers? I'm just starting. And The expert here, I will say, is Miss Linda. She loves playing, doing wreaths with flowers. Right, Miss Linda? I'm just going to incorporate this on the back of my flower. It's raining, Kathy, where you live? Here has been raining on and off, I swear, since I think Wednesday. So we have a lot of water building up already in the creeks or rivers we have around the area. Some roads, they were closed, I heard. Even if they, how you say, fire department, I think they came and helped the creeks, trying to move water from one end of the road to the next. So yeah, it's been raining. Okay, here I don't know how many food. I'm gonna need to separate them. I think it's too much for one area. I think I like the way it's looking. Different greenery. Okay, head is backwards. Okay. I'm gonna cut a few more and I'm done with this greenery. Let's see if this helps here. I like it, the way it looks up here. Have to get up, guys. Put this behind there. Find a better spot for this one. I'm gonna open my, I'm gonna use my pliers to open a space for this one. And with my pliers, it's easier for me. this one coming out too. Pliers behind here. I don't need it. And I have two things to add up. I forgot about the these other spiky stuff. You see how they are? But they're bendy too. I mean, I can bend them. So let's find out. How we incorporate this. Hi from Canada. Jan, welcome. Thank you for joining me, guys. Appreciate you guys are here with me. I had to create this wreath today. I created two already, but they were burlap wreaths. I had three orders. So I created those three between yesterday and today. I don't have to cut this. This is thick. Oh, there it goes. And I believe it's two per pick. You see how it comes like that? I need to use two of them like that. This is the only way I know to cut it. There it goes. Not sure how many we're gonna need. I'm just gonna cut for now the pieces. Okay, here's another one. This is the last part. Okay, that part is done. And I have these other little things I want to incorporate. This one, I know some of them came off early on. I need to figure out where it came from. This little part, I think from this end. That's the thing about some of these. They just come off like that. But no problem, we can fix it. Just glue it back together. Okay, so that's that. Maybe I need to cut all this before I go live, right, guys? This is nothing exciting. Okay, I'm gonna remove this one like that. Let's see how many we use here. These are way too long. I didn't want to cut them. Only halfway down. Okay, here's another one. Let's see more. I'm just gonna hold it for a minute here. you guys are ready for Easter weekend. I know we're talking about going to church. We go to church in Garner area. We're going with my in-laws. Probably next Saturday. My sister-in-law comes from South Carolina. We used to live in South Carolina. Now we live in North Carolina, like I said. My mother-in-law, she moves to North Carolina with us when we move. So we have her close by too. And my brother-in-law, he lives in Selma. Not Selma, Don. He lives in Don. And his son. My mother-in-law lives very close to them also. Okay. I'm going to put this one up here. I'm just going to fill in areas, guys. I'm going to be doing all this wrong. Like I said, I'm new doing this, so I just go with what I think it is supposed to be. Is it taking shape now? What do you guys think? It's too high up on this one. I have to trim it a little down. I want to use. I think it's also too high. I have to start cutting away on this one. Right there. Let's see how it looks. with this thing. The magnolias too. I love magnolias, but I don't know about the tree. The trees grow big, right, guys? You have to have like a big property. Oh, thank you for your hearts. I appreciate that. But a wreath, I'm like, I can have a wreath. So if this one doesn't sell, it's gonna be mine for sure. But I told my husband I like magnolias. I think the smell is pretty good too, right? Magnolias, and they're huge. The flower. I had a neighbor that her tree, their tree was big. It was there since they moved in. It was already there. So we lived there, for 22 years? So we saw that tree growing for 22 years. And I remember the blooms, they were huge. Beautiful flower, though. Like I say. Oh, my hello is visible to this place here. Can you put a little closer, honey? The camera. I think it's a little bit far away, so they can see better than this bridge. That's coming up. It's more of this area. I need to put more white on this end, though. Maybe more greenery like that. Right? Sorry, guys. I asked my husband to move the camera now in the middle of all this.
I'm on it.
So you guys can see better, or a better view. Give me your feedback. If I need more greenery, or I need to move something. For example, the hello, I was questioning if it was okay there. Maybe I need to move it down. What do you guys think? Unless we just move this stuff up. Also can wire these things later on. So they go up a little bit higher like that. What is? It's okay, right? The hello is, you can tell it's hello. It's not hello. Also, we can make it flower this way. I think that's good. What do you guys think? It's getting there. Are we almost done? So this is my first magnolia I create. And I may create maybe a few more. And this is like a cream flower. This is not white, because I have bought some that are very white, crisp white. But I decided to hold off on those. I need more greenery, probably. Just here. More greenery. This green. I have two here. This two here. This one. Do I need more on this end? Or behind it? What's looking at this gap here? It's too close to the edge. Yeah, like I said, I may need to move a little bit over. Sandra, Bayfield, North Carolina, welcome. I'm just creating a Magnolia Wreath right now. It's my first time doing this type of wreath with the Magnolia leaf and Magnolia flowers. So I'm trying to be creative, different ways, not only decoration, not only burlap, because I create a lot of burlaps too. I think it needs maybe flower down here, maybe the other flower, like this one. Hold on, guys. Yeah, something like that. So what do you guys think? You like it? Should I stop now? So I made this bowl with different ribbons. But that's pretty much it. If I add, it's gonna be more of this cotton. That's what I need on this end. I call it cotton. I really don't know. I think it's like a bloom of some flower. What do you guys think? You see, it's like a little leaf. It's blooming. Something is blooming for sure. But not sure what it is. Blooming. Let's see. I think I'm gonna put this here. Just to mimic a little bit what we have up here. What is Games of Thrones? The last episode? Or this and then they're gonna stop. Hi Belia, welcome. Never late, Miss Belia. You always can come in. I'm creating this Magnolia flower wreath. I found this hello finally in an outlet, and the bowl was in the outlet. The rest of the stuff is Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and Walmart, the base. Okay? If you guys have questions on that, just let me know. And I'll let you know where I found my items later on. But I think I'm almost done. Let me see. I think I need more wispy things on this end, somewhere up here. Let me get one more piece in here. Miss Bailey, I haven't been live for a few days. As you know, things happen in life. For me, I was a little bit under the weather for the last 2-3 weeks. I was not just feeling it. I think it's the pollen. I'm blaming on the pollen. I went to the doctor, but still they didn't give me enough antibiotics, I think. It just took me forever to get better. But I told my husband I need to do my life. And here I am. He helped me with dinner. He loves, we love the nachos. So that's what we cooked tonight. We got nachos for dinner. We had a little gathering yesterday with the family. My mom passed away, 2 years ago. So yesterday was the 13th, It's gonna be her birthday yesterday. So we decided just to go ahead and meet, my siblings and I with my father. So we'll cook traditional gorditas. We call it gorditas. It's a filling kind of tortilla with, it can be any meat. I just decided to do the hamburger meat with potatoes with mashed beans. So that's what we had for dinner. I have this here. Maybe I can put it in there too. I'm just trying to make this little area here. Thank you, Miss Velia. I miss you too. I miss my viewers. Hopefully I'll come back again probably Friday. Guess what? Since I work in the school, we're off Friday. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to be off spring break, they call it, all week, next week as well. I'm going to put probably another leaves here. That's the good thing about working for the school district. My sister and I, we both work. Oh, and my niece now, she is also working for the school. We all are receptionists. And we're all in different areas. Different areas in Selma area. Well, Selma Elementary is my sister. I am in Selma Middle. And then my niece, she's in my level area. She's in the elementary, on the elementary school too. It's interesting how life works. My sister and I, we always work kind of together since we were 16, 17 years old. We were talking about that the other day. We kind of follow each other's jobs and careers or schools, We both went to private schools in Mexico, and then here we continue working together. And now we're together again, 20 plus years, and we're working for the same, for Johnson County Schools. And this week was exciting for me because my job description is also to drive a bus, okay? I don't have any kids. If you guys know me by now, I don't have any kids. My husband and I, we didn't have any babies, so we were not lucky to have any kids. But I ended working now with the school, and one of my jobs descriptions is to drive the bus. And if I deny that, I could be fired. I could be let go if I don't pass my test. So here I go. Went 3 days training theory. Passed my first attempt to get the test, the theory part. I was woof. So I got like 280s and 290s, I think. There were like 4 different tests. And now the next part is gonna be driving, which is another 3 days training. And that may happen next month. I'm a little afraid on that one because I was telling my husband, I don't know anything about cars or vehicles. I don't even know how to change a tire. But we'll see how that goes. Depends your trainer, I think. Because like the class, we had 2 different trainers. There were 2 people giving the class. I'm thinking they were good because I grasped, most of it. All right, you guys. But if I add anything else, it would be minimum, and I'll probably move the hello probably a little bit more to the right, so it's more visible the H. As you can tell right now, it's kind of hidden a little bit. I just want to give you a little close up on this one. You see here how you can tell from far away. I don't know if it, but it came up to be big. I mean, I think it's all this extension of all this stuff gonna give another volume. Taller, you know, it's up to here. So I'm happy with the outcome, especially with the sign. I love the sign. And I have this one and I have welcome now. If anybody's interested, just let me know and I will work with you on putting the other one instead of hello. So just let me know. I appreciate you guys being with me today. I know it's been a while. But I'll try to come back another day, okay? I hope you have a good evening. And if you want to get notification, just type live alerts on this video, on this live video. After the live, it will not take the live alerts. If you type now, is the time to do it, to get my live notification. Otherwise, you need to go to my page and get subscribed. There's a spot where there's a pin post. That's what I have. You also can type there some words. I think live alerts too, or live. Velia. That's what I say. I could never do it, but now I have to do it. If I have to, you know. But we'll see my boss what he has to say on that. He said he will try to keep me in the office, but you know, things may change. But thank you for joining me. Again, just like and share my video if you don't mind. I appreciate you guys being here, and we'll see you another day. Bye-bye.